WTA Dubai semifinal predictions including Coco Gauff versus Elina Svitolina. We are down to 4 women at the WTA Dubai Tennis Championships, and we are guaranteed a first-time finalist in this event when Jessica Pegula and Amanda Anisimova face off in an all-American clash. Coco Gauff, meanwhile, will take on 2-time former champion Elina Svitolina in the second semifinal. Who will reach the final? WTA Dubai semifinal predictions: Jessica Pegula versus Amanda Anisimova. Head-to-head, Pegula 4-0 Anisimova. It has taken nearly 2 months, but Anisimova has finally registered her first top 10 win of the season. And she did so in dramatic circumstances. The big-hitting American overcame defending champion Mira Andreeva in 2.5 hours of high-octane tennis, rallying from a set down to prevail 2-6, 7-5, 7-6 on her 4th match point. Jessica Pegula was also taken the distance by last year's finalist Clara Tauson, but the world number 5 eased into the last 4 with a late decisive break in the 3rd set. This is Pegula's 7th consecutive tour-level semifinal. It is an astonishing run dating back to last year's US Open. Anisimova is chasing a 2nd title in the Middle East. She won in Doha last season, her first title at the WTA 1000 level, and is now 1 win away from reaching the final in Dubai. Her courage to survive that incredible quarterfinal against Andreeva is admirable, but the physical cost could show in the semifinal. And if Anisimova is even a step slower in the longer exchanges, that favors Pegula, whose court coverage and serve placement feel sharper. Prediction: Pegula in 3. Coco Gauff versus Elina Svitolina. Head-to-head, Gauff 2-2 Svitolina. Elina Svitolina ended the magical run of Croatian lucky loser Antonija Ružić. The Ukrainian dropped the first set but outplayed Ružić for most of the match to win 3-6, 6-2, 6-3. This is her 6th semifinal in Dubai. She has won this tournament twice in the past. Gauff handled Eli's threat exceptionally well to reach her 2nd career semifinal in Dubai. She truncated the double faults by precisely half from her previous match, and she hardly took unnecessary risks with her delivery. Her forehand had depth and length, and Eli was unable to contain all that barrage. That said, Svitolina's confidence is flowing, especially in her ability to hit winners. Gauff has made clear strides this week and in this swing where she has struggled in recent years, but Svitolina is in excellent form and one to give away errors in clusters. And the form book cannot be ignored with Svitolina now 14-2 for the season. Prediction: Svitolina in 3. Main photo credit: Susan Mullane, USA Today Sports. Sparkles Wings of Dubai. Semi-final storylines and predictions. The sun dips over the aviation-inspired skyline of Dubai, but under the bright lights of the Dubai duty-free tennis stadium, something equally radiant is unfolding. The semi-finals of the 2026 WTA Dubai Championships, where tennis poetry meets competitive fire. Among the final 4, narratives collide: rising stars, seasoned warriors, grizzled champions, and momentum-shifting performances. And at the heart of it all is one showdown that seems destined to steal the spotlight: the Coco Gauff versus Elina Svitolina battle, a match that reads like a thriller script waiting to be filmed. Trophy road to the semis. What got us here? Before we lock into predictions, let's take a moment to appreciate how we got to this point. The draw, stacked with talent and sprinkled with upsets and unlucky withdrawals, has produced a fascinating Final Four: Coco Gauff, Elina Svitolina, Amanda Anisimova, and Jessica Pegula. Coco Gauff, the American dynamo and world number 4, has danced her way into her 13th WTA 1000 semifinal, a remarkable achievement for someone not yet 22. Elina Svitolina, the Ukrainian veteran and 2-time Dubai champion, has fought through tough battles and now sits on the brink of her 2nd final in the UAE. Amanda Anisimova and Jessica Pegula round out the semis on the opposite side, each vying to become the first champion of the Middle Eastern swing. But let's focus on the heartbeat of the event: the Gauff versus Svitolina semifinal that could give us chess-like strategy, relentless ground strokes, and emotional swings worthy of the soaring Burj Khalifa backdrop. Performing Arts: Coco Gauff versus Elina Svitolina, the legacy and narrative. Here's what makes this semifinal feel special. VS Button head-to-head, a deadly balance. These two have met 4 times before, and the rivalry is knotted at 2-2, a balance that amplifies the suspense. Their most recent encounter, at the Australian Open just weeks earlier, saw Svitolina dismantle Gauff in straight sets, showcasing her tactical precision and mental composure on a big stage. But here in Dubai, form lines look different. Gauff is in the midst of a confident run, and the desert courts often produce long, tense rallies where savvy and grit shine. Direct hit different styles, same goal. Coco Gauff, athletic, dynamic and fearless. Often electric from the baseline, Coco's game thrives on pace, aggression and seemingly effortless defense-to-attack transitions. But at times, her serve can betray her, a trait she's been working to control this week. Elina Svitolina, a wily strategist, brilliant at constructing points, reading rhythms, and converting pressure into opportunities. She's a 2-time Dubai champion, and her comfort on these courts is palpable. It's like watching fire meet water, explosive versus calculated, and neither style gives ground easily. Tornado match dynamics. What will decide it? Here are the key factors that could tip this semifinal. Brain mental vigor. Svitolina's experience in big moments gives her a psychological edge. She's been here before, not just in Dubai, but in many tight tour battles. And her resilience through 3-set fights reflects an ability to respond under stress. Meanwhile, Gauff's mental strength is one of her defining traits. She's battled back from match points down earlier in this tournament, showing she refuses to fade even when under duress. Counterclockwise arrows buttons serve and pressure moments. Statistics from the weeks suggest Gauff has been a little erratic on serve at times, occasionally giving away more free points than she'd like. Svitolina's serve percentages, especially first serve wins, have been steadier, giving her the platform to dictate rallies. In tight games, serve plus aggressive returns will be the deciding factor. Whoever holds up under pressure in key points often takes the rackets home. Puzzle piece tactical depth. Svitolina's point construction and ability to read the opponent will be vital. This could create extended rallies where precision trumps power, a contrast to Gauff's typical baseline aggression. Brain expert predictions and expectations. So, what are the voices inside the tennis world saying? Memo prediction from analysts. Some sources still lean towards Svitolina, citing her Dubai experience and current form as critical, with the projected scoreline pointing to a 3-set tussle. Others argue that, despite the recent Australian Open loss, Gauff's improved consistency this week gives her the edge, and that she could edge out a 3-set victory of her own. A prediction from statistical odds even suggests Gauff might be favored by bettors, though by narrow margins, emphasizing just how finely poised this match truly is. Bar chart over, under scenarios. Many previews expect this to be more than 2.5 sets. If both players bring their best, a 3-set thriller seems likely. Artist palette, the human element. Beyond stats. Beyond rankings and head-to-head numbers, there's an emotional, almost cinematic dimension to this duel.